This is the Nicholas Eat Oreos guy.
Just for the record, Bad Empanada said I had over 100K in surgery to make myself more white.
What?
Yeah, to look less Arab. Yeah.
Bad Emma.
And he looks like...
No, he's saying AB.
I did.
That.
Oh, he said you.
I got 100K in over 100K in surgery to look less Arab.
He's such a disgusting
Very credible,
monster.
man.
The white guy said that?
He's not even... The thing is, he's not even Arab, is he?
I don't know what he is. I think he's like a Neanderthal or something.
I don't know, but
I think, yeah, he's probably... I don't think he's developed all the way.
he's
Started off the stream just straight up lying about Harley and Lena.
I wanted to fundraise for iDubbbz's charity that was under attack. iDubbbz will explain his side of things later as well, but him and Anissa basically relinquished control over Creator Clash 3, a boxing charity match that they had put together third year in a row after Ethan got Lena to drop out. She was supposed to fight. Lena is one of the employees at H3H3 Productions. And also another fighter, Harley, also dropped out because he was upset and offended that Ian and iDubbbz had dared to criticize Ethan.
Like, this is absolutely insane to rewrite history like this. Dude, I literally think Hitler probably did a better job recontextualizing what he was doing than what Hasan is doing here. Like, I think the Nazi party had more, like, believable propaganda. It was actually so believable, in fact, that Anissa Jomha literally believed it. That's the funny part. Like, if these guys, they're calling me Nazis, bro. I tweet too much.
Experimenting on 10 children to obtain a, or they did it on Jewish people, to obtain a cure for thousands of kids' lives justified. That's a really hard question, and I think if people are being 100% honest, they'd give...
Like, at least the Nazis could make Anissa Jomha think for once. I mean, she's thinking about propaganda and repeating it to her entire audience, but...
a different answer than what you're expecting. As terrible as the Holocaust was, obviously... it was horrendous, and how disgusting the doctor was that did the experiments on people. It was gay people, handicaps, twins. I think that's, and obviously they were obviously Jewish.
Oh no, bro. Holy shit. This is Anissa Jomha before the fucking 5th graders attacked her with crayons and colored all over her body.
Or they did it on Jewish people. They found a couple of really groundbreaking discoveries through that experiment.
This is just, like, not true. I don't know why so many people fell for this.
Experimentation.
Yeah, this is, like, therapy has, like, gotten all this out of her system. But yeah, no, just straight up lying about Harley. Straight up lying about Harley Morenstein. Yeah, it's fucking pathetic shit, dude. It is so fucking pathetic. All right, guys, I'm going to check this out right now. This is a video that I meant to watch last time. AB has responded, and he is talking hella shit, dude. He is talking all that shit. This is an AB video on Bad Empanada, okay? I've been requested to watch this alongside the Airsoft Fatty video, so I've chosen to watch this instead. Sorry. AB has responded directly to Bad Empanada.
Officially not going to respond.
Bad Emma Panda, dude.
Any of this, but now that I got backup, I got Rocky with me. Say hi, Rocky.
Oh, this is a bad fucking move. AB, what have I told you, dude? I didn't tell him anything, but you're not supposed to hug a dog before you do any responses. This is like some T. Martin type shit, dude. I don't know what it is with YouTubers when they're making a serious video where they just gotta, like, grab the dog, dude. Like, the dog just has to be picked up immediately.
I'm ready.
The dog is cute. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? That dog kind of looks like a solid mix between Suki and Sophie. Like, if you took both of my dogs and blended... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. No, that's not the right way to... Okay. And, like, I guess combined them. Like, dude, if they fuse together like Dragon Ball, dude, that would be crazy.
Go. Thank you guys for all the love.
Dude, someone in the chat goes, will it blend? That is the question. Oh my god, bro. I'm so fucking old.
In the last video, it means so much. I wanted to make a little follow-up because I woke up this morning. I was sleeping next to this beautiful pup right here, and everything was perfect. And then I realized that all my socials had a bunch of comments from people saying that I call anti-genocidal Arabs barbaric. And I was like, okay, which moron made a video?
Dude, he's going ham right now. Look at this shit, dude. Here, actually, I got these are kind of when they were younger, but I'll pull this up for you if you want to see Suki and Sophie. We'll do dog pics right now. I feel like, does anybody see it? We'll pull it up here.
Well, last video, Rocky means next to the social.
So that's Rocky. Nice to meet you, Rocky. Rocky just chilling there the whole video, really? I feel like if you combine Suki and Sophie, you get Rocky. Does anybody else think this is reasonable? Sophie looks a little bit more like, I guess, Rocky now, because she's older than she was in this picture. But it's like if you take both of these dogs and fuse them together, like it's got like Suki's colorway and some of Suki's face, and then like Sophie's kind of puffball aesthetic. Suki's a cockapoo. I don't know exactly what Sophie is. I forget. But yeah, those are the dogs. And I don't have a pic of Coco on hand right now. I gotta start posting the dogs more, but I don't want to be like iNabber, where like the dog becomes my entire aesthetic, and then starts fucking biting people. No, hold on, no, that's not what I'm talking. My dogs are nice. My dogs are nice, dude. iNabber was like, look at Kenji. Kenji's so cute. And then like all the stuff you hear about Kenji is that he's like a fucking like monster that just starts chomping at people, dude. Literally like a human Wilbur Soot.
Had a bunch of comments from
Oh
people.
no, a dog Wilbur Soot. I apologize.
People saying that I call anti-genocidal Arabs barbaric. And I was like, okay, which moron made a video today? For something that insane, I knew it had to be, without even really looking into it, bad.
Do you remember? I'm sorry, I'm totally ADHD today. Undiagnosed Blaxian disorder. Do you guys remember when Wilbur Soot was like, yeah, dude, I don't know what it is. I just be biting women, dude. It's like, yeah, dude, sometimes I nibble on them a little bit. I found out recently, I didn't know this, that like, even if you don't break skin, a human bite could be like lethal. I didn't know. Did you know this? That like, because there's so much bacteria in a human's mouth, that if you get that right into the bloodstream, like you bite somebody hard enough, you could literally fucking kill them. I had no idea. And that probably would have changed my understanding of that content when I had watched it. Because I think it's fucking crazy if you know that and you're biting people. And you're like willingly putting them in danger. Dude, if you like do this shit, don't gnaw on your fuck. And again, it's so crazy for me to have to say like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really buy his explanation as to why he like chews on his partner like a dog chews on their toy, but whatever.
Panada. For those who don't know, Badem Panada is this dude who likes to pretend to be the Joker. Like he has everything planned out and he's doing all these
Did Camden teach you this, bro? Camden Gerard Davis, bro.
elaborate plan to take people down. But in actuality, he's nothing but a big fat pussy.
Yo! Holy shit, dude. 50 Cent in the house.
I mean, excuse my language. I don't know how else to put it.
It's true, though. It's super true.
But he's a joke. He tries to act like he's this...
Dude, I watched a little bit of this, and I'm not going to say too much here and be like a total dick, but you know what I get from this? You ever hear like...
Nicholas, the goat.
What is that
Thank you for
Eminem
the
song
$5, my man.
where he's like, don't you ever talk about me again, you punk? Never in your motherfucking life. I'll fuck you up, boy. Never. Or like where he just starts screaming at him. AB's got a lot of that energy in this one. AB's just like, fuck you, you fucking bitch, you fucking pussy, a whole lot of that. A little internet tough guy stuff coming out here, but I like it. I like the energy.
Overlord who has everything planned out.
Yeah, it sounds like AB is from fucking Detroit in this video.
But essentially, he's just a little bit...
Wait, he is from Michigan? Are you serious? That's funny.
bitch who does whatever he wants.
He's a fucking bitch, dude.
Who has everything planned out, but essentially he's just a little bitch who does whatever he wants. He harasses people, and he lives in Argentina where he can get away with doing these types of things and not deal with any type of repercussions. All right, bud. You want to go to mommy? Say bye to Rocco. I don't want to talk to
Bye, Rocco.
too much shit while he's here. Say bye. Okay. So yeah, this was the message I woke up to. It says AB Ayad called
Nick just finding out where AB is from. I'm sorry, dude. I actually super knew that. I keep dox information on every fucking YouTuber, dude.
anti-genocide
I got a folder on top of folders, bro. I lied.
Arabs, barbaric Arabs in his new video on his channel. Blah, 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 blah. AB, you will now be dealt with directly rather than peripherally unless you delete.
Do you remember? Oh, God. There's another one of these. I'm literally just fucking interrupting myself to tell random stories. Do you remember when Bunk, if you guys know who Bunk is, he was a political streamer or whatever, kind of like a Destiny debate type Discord guy. He's the guy who had a sex tape to my Nerd City video, right? Like him and his partner, I guess Clancy, a Hasan orbiter, filmed a sex tape while watching my video and then released it on their... This is not even why I'm telling the story, but I guess it's kind of relevant. Then they released it on OnlyFans, and then community members started spreading it around, and he was like DMCAing people for posting his penis, like his penar. So Bunk, I don't know why, I forgot why I was telling the story. I guess it's still kind of relevant. I forgot what the fuck. Yeah, I just totally lost my train of thought. That was something that happened anyway.
Delete this video and publicly apologize. Okay, let me be clear about this. Listen here, you dumbass. You fucking moron. You have no authority. You have no power. You have no leverage. You're nothing but a little bitch.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Okay, Bunk had a list of people who he kept their information, right? Like he had like a docs list or whatever. I guess that's how it would be definitionally called for our community. But the reason why he had it is because all of his friends were so fucking suicidal. If he ever had to call a wellness check, he would like store the information that they would give him. I don't think he'd go out and search for it, but when they would do that, he would store it because all of his friends were so suicidal. He felt like he needed that. And everyone was like, oh, you're a crazy doxer, Bunk. You're unhinged or whatever. And then they had to call him because I think Jalen was like, was it Jalen? No, it wasn't Jalen. One YouTuber or something actually was like trying to kill themselves or something. Or they like went offline and they were like saying that they were going to kill themselves. So they had to call Bunk and apologize to get his information on that person to then like promptly contact local police departments to make sure that person was safe. It was Scrimzox. Yeah, it was Scrimzox, the Roblox person who's got like a storied history. I think they ended up not being able to get it because Bunk had destroyed like he destroyed all that information. So Kiwi Farms was used to find the information of this person to call a wellness check to save their lives. And it was like a trans person. Like somebody like used Kiwi Farms to dox a trans person to save their life in like a suicide. This is like a fucking crazy story that I'm just randomly mentioning.
Hiding behind the internet talking shit. You do nothing but dox and harass people. I don't know who you're talking to. You don't know where I'm from. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not intimidated by you. Your tactics are so hilarious to me. I find it cringe that people fall for your shit of trying to act like the Joker. And anytime you get any sort of...
You know, I don't think anybody has seen AB since he released this video. Has anybody been able to make sure he's okay? Since he said this, bro, he's going hard.
Pushback. You want to cry like a little baby and play victim and pearl clutch. It's hilarious. I will be suing this person. I'm doing this. Fuck you. Go cry about it, you little bitch. And I'm just going to start it on you. Oh, and by the way, don't get too excited. This will be the one and only time I respond to you. I've tried to stay quiet for so long because people said this dude was insane. He's a pussy. And I've learned that pretty clearly.
This is some fucking Detroit energy right now. I think that was the perfect way to describe it.
Throughout these past couple of months, you give him any little pushback and oh my god, you doxed me, you did this. He just makes up shit, anything he can, because he's a coward. You're a fucking coward. You're a joke.
Yeah, I'm here for it, dude. I'm here for it.
And I love knowing that you're gonna see this footage and have a little bitch fit and cry and scream and threaten and post your Instagram stories. Oh, I'm so afraid. Let me show you what I said in response to this. You'll be dealt with directly. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. You will be dealt with directly, was what was said to AV. Fucking psychotic. I mean, with Bad Empanada, you kind of forget about some of this stuff because, like, that's like the 15th worst thing he's ever said this week.
Little shit. This was my response to the Reddit post where I initially saw his community post. Laughed my ass off. The only thing this dude could do that scares me is breathe his shit-smelling breath near my face. Just another prime example of how disingenuous nut jobs like this are. In the video, I said that no matter how much nasty shit Milhouse says about me, I will continue to defend him from the false narrative of the world, which is us Arabs are barbaric animals. But again, these people do not care. Drama is more important than Palestine to them. I said free.
And by the way, fuck that Milhouse guy who was like signal boosting the Frogan picture. I am positive. I explained this on stream. I gave you my reasoning for it. The thing where they were saying that I photoshopped a picture of Frogan getting like beaten for my thumbnail or whatever. First of all, she posted it. I didn't Photoshop it. I'm way too lazy to edit my thumbnail that long. All right, these things are thrown together in 5 minutes. Secondly, it's a fucking it's a Snapchat or a TikTok filter that she was using to make a joke about a hate crime. Okay, that backfired dramatically. But if Milhouse is like her co-host, that guy fucking knew, and he signal boosted it anyway. What a pathetic little rodent.
Palestine, F anyone trying to lie about it or silence me. And then, you know, I have no need to prove myself. This is just, I feel important for people in the audience to see. I said, this is just one of countless examples of texts I get from friends and family on the daily. People who actually have family in the Middle East, people who actually lost people who actually care. This person,
the pic came from a Halloween stream? No, the pic came from a VidCon party. You can check it. You can literally go check the thing on my Twitter. I found it. Not a VidCon. Was it TwitchCon? Yeah, it was a TwitchCon party. On that same night, she posted like several photos where she didn't have that, and then it was never brought up again. And all the comments are people in her community saying that people are going to take this joke out of context. And little did we know it would be them that take it out of context.
Just watch her YouTube video. It was well said. I love how these people.
It was like a joke saying when you tell Hasan Piker you're Arab or whatever, implying that like Hasan commits hate crimes.
Want you to raise hell without thinking and quit your job because they aren't in your position. They're so.
I wasn't responding to you. I was responding to myself. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
Brave and willing.
Oh, hey, Stardust. I keep forgetting. Stardust is now star-crossed. If you want to go see some good Frogan videos, just click on her channel. She's got them on the star-crossed channel.
To roll the dice when they are gambling with your chips. Actually, I got another one from my uncle, which was very sweet. He is probably who I look up most of this world, him and my father. And he said, my aunt sent it to me. She said, "We are proud of you. I'm sorry you are going through this. Your uncle said, all that is around you is no match for all that is within you. Continue to show support for your people, and congrats on the dog." That's why my uncle's a fucking man. He is the man.
Inshallah, brother. Wait, actually,
again,
is that offensive in this context? I didn't even think of that. Sorry.
These people, I said in my last video, these people love to make up this narrative that I'm losing all my friends and family. And yeah, I find it hilarious. So anyways, I said these trolls can be disappointed with me. They can criticize me, but the moment they twist shit like this, let it be known that these are bad faith actors. They are unhinged and are one of the greatest weapons against the movement. They're used as examples to try and show we pro-Palestinians cannot be reasonable. Stop giving the opposition ammo.
Dude, this is a fucking Nick DeOrio stream. I'm watching like myself stream right now. Dude, his content is literally pulling up his own tweets, or I guess Instagram posts, and reading them, which is based, by the way. This is literally my format. Hey guys, I got some interesting news to cover. This is my Twitter. I'm gonna read it to you.
And then I linked my actual video.
But he's going crazy. This is good.
To show what I actually said.
This dude was saying, you know, really nasty shit.
The fucking paycheck, AB? Fucking pussy.
People are trying to frame it like he's saying he's going to R-word my mom and sister. That's not what he's saying. That's not what he's saying. He's being an asshole, but I don't need that extreme. I don't need.
Dude, I cannot believe I just heard R word like that to this music, dude. This music is so not matching.
I don't need that. I don't need you guys to be that extreme. Yes, he said something like, the translation is something like, fuck your sister, fuck your mom, whatever. By the way, Milhouse, if you're watching, someone was in my chat and wanted us to talk and said, give him some grace. He's going through something with his mom. I said, I don't know what's...
What? I just wondered, I didn't even mention this. Why is he in the bathtub for this video? Remember when Willie had a podcast where he wanted like every big YouTuber to come on, but they had to be shirtless in the bathtub? That was like the thing.
Going out with his mom, but I'll pray for her. I wish...
Easy cleanup? Yeah, dude. You get your hands dirty, you can wash them right off, bro.
I wish her well. And the next time I see a clip of you, you're just saying, fuck my mom. But
I find it hilarious 2025 Nick is defending AB when 2020 Nick hated Starkiller. Well, I didn't agree with his video defending Ethan back then. That was like one of the main issues with it. But the other half is that AB said I hated black people. And we had like a debate on Augie's stream. But I mean, that was like 7 years ago. So I don't know. It's not going to like inhibit me from talking positively about him or interacting with him in the future or whatever. It's just kind of like an old thing.
hey, good job. You're doing a good job.
But it is kind of a bug out. It's crazy. How, like, I don't know, dude.
You're doing a good job.
5 years, 5 years, I apologize.
I'm sure Zionists love you. I'm sure they love you as an example of us Arabs being fucking barbaric.
That should make you a Derek Vineyard Wiggler for the snarkers.
A Derek Vineyard Wiggler? Who is Derek Vineyard?
On the internet, every
new corn rolls
person in the world wants to prove that we're nothing but fucking barbaric animals. You're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job. I will continue to defend you and try to steer away from that narrative. You're welcome.
So yeah, this is his thing where he's defending Milhouse because he doesn't want people to be racist towards him, I guess. That's fair.
Do I need to break that down for you, you fucking moron? Do I need to break it down for the idiots in your audience? is I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt by thinking that there's no way possible y'all are that stupid. There is no way possible that you could have seen that and thought that I was saying that any Arab who is anti-genocidal is barbaric, because it is so clear what I am saying.
Yeah, they just lie about you. Again, this is like Nick DeOrio is a neo-Nazi.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Ethan's crashing out. Nick DeOrio's a neo-Nazi. AB is a fucking house Arab. AB is like, dude, it's just like they just lie. They just keep lying about us. It's the only thing they can do, because if they tell the truth, people would support us.
I'm saying I'm defending him. I'm defending him because I don't need people to weaponize other Arabs against me. Yes, he said nasty shit. He said fuck you. I don't need people to say that he was implying that he wanted to R-word my mom and sister. I don't need that. But you took that and you want to spin this narrative that I was saying that all Arabs who are anti-genocidal are barbaric. What a piece of shit you are. What a fucking moron. Actually, I don't know. Choose one. Are you a piece of shit or are you a dumbass? Because those are the only two options.
All right, AB. All right.
It's possible.
Listen,
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
There might be some overlap there.
You want to attack me for defending an Arab who has talked shit about me by saying that I'm saying that all Arabs who are anti-genocidal are barbaric. What a fucking disgusting piece of shit you are. You fucking moron. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not going to back down. You are a joke. You're a little fucking crybaby. Anytime anyone tries to say anything to you, you throw a little bitch fit. How disgusting. How disgusting. You want to criticize me, say I didn't say enough. I'm not saying enough. You want to say I'm a piece of shit for where I work. Say whatever the fuck you
Like, literally, fucking get him. I agree. Chat's just like, get in there, get him, go for it. Dude, because all these people are deplorable pieces of shit. So I think it's...
want. When the moment
it's fantastic to watch this.
I mean, you twist something like this, especially when it's me defending an Arab, it shows how fucking disingenuous you are. And shame on you. And shame on anyone who believes it. And
I said, good day, sir.
This, say I'm triggered, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Just don't act like you give a fuck about Palestine. You care about internet drama. And that's it. And that's it. Here, look at this comment. Where's
Nicholas, the goat.
Thank you.
$5, my man.
the timestamp where you called brown people fucking barbarians so I could report you for it without watching? And of course, this person's username is radical individual. Wow. Oh, did I just dox someone? Are you gonna fucking cry? Here, I'll dox someone. I'll dox everyone on the snark right now.
Whoa, dude, holy shit.
Are you ready? I'll dox you, Bet Empanada, and everyone on the snark. You ready? You wanna know where you guys are located? Right here on my fucking dick. You guys
I got your location, bro. You're fucking slobbing on my knob right now.
to hop the fuck off. I just wish. I just hope.
I got your coordinates, dude. It's my dick and balls.
I just hope you record your reaction. That's all I hope. I hope I can see you losing it and crying like a little fucking baby. God, I know you will with community posts and whatnot, but it won't be as beautiful as just seeing you cry live. And this isn't the first time. Just to give, I'm not trying to go in on Milhouse. I'm over Milhouse, but let me just give you even more context to this specific situation. This is not the first time I've defended him after he said horrible shit, either about me or about other people. For those of you who don't know, Mike from PA, this white dude from PA, was talking shit and saying that I am a disgrace to my people. I'm ashamed. They're ashamed of me.
You bring great dishonor to you. You have failed the emperor.
Whatever the fuck. And I made me upset because I'm like, who are you as a white guy to say that I'm a disgrace to my people and my people are disappointed with me? Who are you to say that? I understand he's white. I appreciate him defending Palestine. God bless. I'm okay with him criticizing me for whatever the fuck he wants.
Who is Milhouse? It's Frogan's moderator and like co-host.
But who are you to speak on behalf of my people? And you, Milhouse, stood up and you're like, well, as a Lebanese guy, I'll say you're a disgrace to our people.
By the way, I just gotta give credit where credit is due. All right, good taste, rockin' Jubilee. Okay, on the mint green date just. All right, that is I can't tell if we're looking at fluted or domed, but the mint green is an ideal dial color. Okay, holds value. All right. Jubilee bracelet, very comfortable, very nice, very nice.
Okay, dude. And then I said something about it on my stream. And I said, even though you've said horrific shit, and that was referring to his comment about loving the screams of innocent Israelis, I still don't want to dogpile on you. I still don't want to do that because you're Lebanese. You live in Lebanon where it's being actively bombed. And I don't actually, you know what? Let me just show you his reaction to it.
Oh God, wait, dude, I thought this was going in a completely different direction. I was like, no fucking way. Am I the only one who thought he was gonna? Okay, hold on, wait.
I was referring to his comment about loving the screams of innocent Israelis. I still don't want to dogpile on you. I still don't want to do that because you're Lebanese. You live in Lebanon where it's being actively bombed. And I don't actually, you know what? Let me just show you his reaction.
Dude, you live in Lebanon. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you his cuts away.
To it.
You know, dude, it's like, here's his coordinates. He is at 235.
Fuck it, man. Fuck it.
He's actively in danger.
Milhouse, I don't know if you'll see this clip. I want to say shit.
He like cuts to the Google Maps.
Like also, all right, fuck it. Milhouse, like AB, I don't know what, like, if you're afraid of like saying something about me, I'm not gonna fucking come after you, bro. I'm powerless. So there's nothing that I can do to harm you.
Well, here, let me explain myself now. No, I'm not afraid to come after you. What I'm saying is I don't want to call out someone who's in Lebanon being actively bombed, no matter how much shit they talk about me. Even though previously I've seen you defend me, but like I said, the snark brain got to you too much.
Milhouse, I don't know if you'll see this clip. I want to say shame on you for me telling a white dude that he has no right to speak for me as an Arab, and then you look at the camera and you say, well, as a Lebanese person, I'm saying that you're a disappointment.
Yeah, he got the pass, bro.
You can say whatever you want to me, say however you want it, but to do it in a way in which you side with a white person, Habibi, you're getting too high off the snark cloud, okay?
Bro, did he just call him the H word? Holy shit.
Okay? I'm telling you that.
I'm sorry, but the white person did way more than, like, he spoke out way more than AB has.
So yeah, so the white person.
Who the fuck are these people now? Can somebody tell me who these fucking people are?
He's talking about is Mike.
So what?
Is Mike from PA?
Mike from PA.
And let's watch the.
Okay, here I'll explain. The problem is the fact that
Dude, we're in so deep. We're at fucking Ethan Klein's co-host talking about Frogan's co-host, and Frogan's co-host has a show where he's got two more co-hosts.
What we were arguing about was him speaking on behalf of my people. As I said, criticize.
We found JF's wife, Chad.
Do whatever you want. But
that woman is still currently missing, for the record.
When the specific argument is this white dude telling me how Arabs feel about me and speaking on behalf of Arabs is not okay, and then Milhouse jumped in and felt like he was going to be the Arab to co-sign that, and that was the problem. Yeah, I'm glad that Mike from PA speaks about Palestine. God bless him. I thought he was a cool guy at first. That's why
Oh, he's a mod and was only a guest on the show one time. Thank you, Zardis. I appreciate the correction.
defended him. Every encounter we had, he was
chat, ban anybody who's correcting me.
He was nice. He was asking about my family. I was like, oh, this guy's awesome. But then I found out later on he doesn't care. It's just about trying to use me to hurt people around me.
Trying to please everyone, but when you try to please everyone, you end up pleasing no one, bro.
Who am I pleasing? Habibi, who am I pleasing? I'm pissing off everyone. You go through my comments, you'll see terrorist sympathizer.
Yeah.
You'll see you work for a Zionist. You'll see Zionist. You'll see traitor. You'll see why do you still defend Frogan? I am pissing off everyone because I'm staying true to myself and what I believe. Like, I'm trying to keep everyone happy.
You know what I mean?
Don't you think it'd be a lot easier just to pick an audience and just stick with it? Don't you think it would just be easier to just sit there and let people talk shit about Frogan and not try to defend her?
While keeping the pro-Palestinian audience happy, you're not going to be able
to be fair, guys, I do think Frogan deserves a little bit more hate. I don't think she gets enough hate, if we're being honest. Obviously, above all criticism, no like direct targeted harassment. But I do think that Frogan could get like a little bit more hate.
Do that.
She is like a very under-criticized personality, in my opinion.
Something's got to give at some point. When it's
and again, if this is not directed just towards Milhouse, this is everyone. If you truly believe that my workplace is spreading harmful views, isn't it better for the cause if I'm there to push back at all? even if it's not up to par with what you guys want, even if it's not enough, isn't it good to have me there? Like, sincerely.
You're not going to keep him happy no matter what, unless you start shitting on Hasan every day. But you don't want to do that because you know that Hasan isn't a piece of shit anti-Semite. So down.
And by the way, the only person out of all these people calling me out that has said to leave the crew alone has been Hasan, just for the record. The only time I've ever heard Hasan talk about me or Lena.
By the way, if you're wondering what I'm talking about really quick, sorry, I'm going to jump over to this. When I do So, on February 14th, I tweeted out Frogan deserves more hate. Then on May 1st, I also tweeted out Frogan deserves more hate. Then on April 18th, I tweeted out Frogan deserves more hate. Every time it's just like fucking insane interaction bait. Let's see. What else do we got here? Let's check my latest. Frogan honestly deserves more hate.
You said to leave us alone, that we're in a tough situation.
You know what I mean? You can't sit on 9 hours a week on a Hasbara Zionist podcast and then a couple hours on your solo stream being like, yeah, but I'm pro-Palestine because I reacted to a Palestine video on my stream.
It's almost as if I'm trying to do what I can with what's in my control. My stream, my social media accounts, I have been posting about Palestine nonstop. That is what I own. I don't know if you guys know that. I know you guys want me to be homeless. Listen, again, and I've said this before, even if you accept your idea of what's going on and where I work, do you guys not understand that I'm not a doctor? I can't just transfer to another hospital.
It's so fucking stupid. Actually, I guess you kind of can. Like, didn't one of the H3 podcast people just like move to QT Cinderella instead? You kind of can do that, but I mean, I don't think you should. You shouldn't have to. All these people who like make Amazon shitloads of money or pay their taxes that the government sends to Israel are trying to dictate where AB is allowed to work because they don't like his content creator, host, or whatever, that he like his employer. It's extremely fucking sad and pathetic. I know all these people are like massive hypocrites, dude.
And you know what else is massive?
You guys understand that? Again, I'm not even saying I want to leave my job or anything like that. I'm just saying, do you guys not understand that? Would it be more helpful if I'm homeless? Would that help? Would that help the cause? You want me to go stand on Skid Row with the fucking, you want me to take my Palestinian flag?
And it's so frustrating because nothing here helps this cause. Like nothing an influencer is doing is actively helping at all whatsoever. They did a charity stream for Creator Clash instead of Palestine. Wouldn't it make more sense to use the content nuke as a venture to raise more money for Palestinians, right? Like to do a Gaza thing. If he's gonna, if Hasan really wanted to do a charity thing, why is he protecting like Ian's reputation for his failing boxing event instead of just doing the charity for Palestine instead? Yeah, none of these guys fucking care about this issue at all.
Nicholas!
And say free Palestine, then I can hold my head high. Then you'll be happy.
It's like an optics thing. It's so weird.
Setting that 2-hour stream that you're doing with 9 hours of fucking work for fucking like a Zionist entity at this point, AB. Like, you have to make a choice, my man. You have to make a choice. You can't play both sides.
I've made the choice to stay with people who treat me like a human being. That's my choice. That's what I've decided.
Of the field on a fucking genocide. You're not gonna...
There was a point where I honestly considered going back home and honestly was like, and nothing to do with the way I was being treated by anyone, but
how does this make AB look horrible? What are you talking about? Do you think this makes him look bad? It makes him look mad. Sure, I guess you could say that.
Because of all the hate me and Lena have been getting. There was a short few months where I considered it. But then as time went on and I seen how unirrational a lot of these people are, and I've seen how they take things out of context. They just want to use me as a chess piece. I'm like, what am I thinking? I'm going to walk away from what I've always wanted.
Yeah, I'm not arguing if his emotions are valid or not. Oftentimes their emotions are valid, but if you let people know they're getting to you, they'll just use that, right? You have to try to remain composed, even if it like is reasonable for you to be upset. You have to be tactically angry online. It's a content creator thing.
which was to live out here, to be involved in YouTube. I'm going to walk away from my dream for people who are rational, who will, if it's not today, tomorrow will drop me like nothing if I'm not 100% in agreement with them. I don't want that.
Yeah, and that's the fucking main takeaway here, is that what iDubbbz is like married himself into is, I guess, being doomed to fail forever, because he's moved away from his old audience, which is fine. He moved away from a more moderate, reasonable group of friends or whatever, or community. And now he's in a place where if he has one minor gripe or disagreement, he will lose all of his remaining audience in one day, which is hilarious.
I don't want these people in my audience. I don't want these people as my friends. Like, I don't know how hard it is.
Yeah, why would you want these people as your friends? They're going to purity test you the second you disagree with them.
Just to understand that, like,
also, they support people who are doing extremely vitriolic things to you and your partner. So I don't know why anybody would want to work with these people or interact with these people.
y'all are just not reasonable. And you'll never make progress by being insane. And again, I'm not directing this at Milhouse. This is to everyone.
And then I'm the enemy. And then you only have smoke for me, Milhouse. I'm the fucking problem in this. Bro, you think, was I the first one to fucking call you out?
No, but your opinion was the only one that I actually even cared about. Because you're in Lebanon. You're a dude who's in the middle of this. So I actually...
Yeah, this is a fucking guy who's in Lebanon, who's focused on, like, AB quitting his job. Like, bro, don't you have a few more things to be worried about right now? Isn't there, like, a few things that should probably be on your mind that you should care a little bit more about than, like, the internet drama side of the conflict?
I cared about your opinion. I don't care about Mike from PA or any of these other fucking haters, any of these bad empanadas who are off the hinges. I thought from the clips I saw of you, you were being understanding and you were being kind to me, Alina. But again, I think the snark got to you. Yes, Habibi, you think that I'm afraid of you, or like why I was hesitant to talk about you in the first place? Yeah, because I don't want to start with you. I don't like the way that people weaponize...
Yeah, this guy's like literally dodging literal bombs, and he's crying about the content nuke.
Arabs against each other. I don't like it.
It's so fucking unserious. These people are so fucking unserious.
And that's why I defended you also with this most recent thing. Me calling you barbaric. No, I was not calling you barbaric. I was defending you. I was defending you against people falsely saying that you wanted to R-word my mom and sister. Because I don't think that's right. Even if you were talking shit about me and Lena. See, us Arabs, we tend to have a problem with being divisive. It's the reason that Israel's able to even do what it does when it's surrounded by so many Arab countries. Well, that in the backing of the United States. But, yep.
AB annoys me because he cares about the opinions of guys like this. Dude, you have to put, like, okay. He's like a complete random loser nobody to you, but Frogan was close to AB. Frogan was brought to Creator Clash as a +1 for AB. These are people that he was friendly with, who he infinitely cares more about their opinions because of that friendship than he would for any random shitter from Hasan's community. It's a personal gripe that he's having, and I think it's reasonable for him to kind of get caught up in this. Because, like, I would be really upset if I was getting canceled and then, like, Augie jumped in, right? Somebody who I'm, like, friendly with, somebody who I've spent a lot of time talking to, or whatever, just completely randomly snakes me, especially when I'm in the right. Like, jumping on a bandwagon to fuck me over, that would be, like, extremely inconvenient.
We really do have a problem being divisive, and I do not want to contribute to that, even if I disagree with people. And I'll get hate for saying this, but whatever.
Okay. Even if a white guy said it, we agree.
And that's why I stepped in. I was like,
right.
if you're not going to listen...
Sorry, but he's right.
All right, that's fine. But then, please, your whole quarrel with me is that I'm not standing up for my people. Well, this is a literal, specific example of someone going against another Arab when he's in an argument with a white guy. So, who's going against their people?
Get his ass. That's the thing. I don't want to have beef with him. I know he's going through it. I don't agree. I don't.
And it's this concern trolling shit. Like, how could you not be upset about this? Yeah, I know he's going through it. I don't want to beef with him. He's got a lot on his plate. He can't get out of here if he wanted to.
I agree with some of the, horrible shit. Some of the horrific shit.
Oh wait, no, that's literally AB. I'm fucking brain dead. Sorry, I just literally had a fucking... Wait, now you're doing the concern trolling thing, AB. What the fuck?
He said.
When they say the horrific shit I said, they're talking about me reacting to Israelis running from the Iranian bombing. Again, it was a legitimate response.
I got confused on my own reaction, dude.
After
this is why Dark Viper says we're worthless.
Israel attacked the Iranian consulate in Syria. No civilians died. There was one civilian that died, unfortunately. We were just having some fun after 7 months. of watching babies getting blown up on our phones in Palestine. Okay, so
You'll
just
be okay, AB.
seeing Israelis getting a small taste of their
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Like, dude, it's okay, cool.
own medicine was a little bit cathartic, AB. So I don't think what I said was that crazy when you look at it in context.
I don't think it's that crazy, AB. Did you know babies are dying right now? People are fucking dying. It's an ongoing genocide. People can't live. Kids are getting shelled and exploded and blown up in the fucking streets, and fucking blood is everywhere, and everyone's dying. Did you know this? All the homes are gone. All the buildings are gone. Did you know there's a genocide going on? Sorry, AB. I'm sorry that your little fucking internet quarrel is super bad on you right now. But are you aware there's a fucking ongoing genocide going on, dude? Holy shit, dude. It's so fucking sad the way that they use these dead children to shield themselves from criticism. It is so fucking cringe, dude.
I know I'll be okay. I'm not worried about me.
You ever see the fucking Family Guy sketch where it's like, here, look at this pic of my kid, and he slams Peter in the face with it 15 times? That's what they do with dead children whenever they're cornered and they have to respond to something.
Clearly, I'm not worried about me, which is why I try to defend other Arabs and the perception of our people.
I don't want to be the guy to start beef with another Lebanese dude who's living in Lebanon that's actively being bombed right now. I don't want to be the guy. I don't want to say that he shouldn't feel a certain way because I know he's living there and he's going through it.
It's super ironic too because they're like the fucking Hamas soldiers hiding under hospitals, literally. Like in this drama, they're the Hamas soldiers who hide under the hospitals.
But
and then whenever a strike happens, they're like, "Oh, there are all these people dying, dude. You can't talk about this YouTube drama."
I guess that's the difference.
Metaphorically, of course, yeah.
Difference between what?
Twitch they'll watch this clip and they'll say, "No, the difference is you do this and you work for this." Okay, whatever. And Charlie,
I guess he's trying to say, like, that's the difference between you and me. Like, I'm willing to go for him, even though he's Arab, but he's not going to attack me because I'm Arab. And AB, we've been very nice to you, my
You've never attacked him ever, actually.
We've been very generous. We've been very charitable. I constantly get criticized on Twitter, in the comments, in the live chat for being way too charitable and way too nice. Everyone's like, stop giving AB a second chance. Stop giving AB more chances. He's shown us.
What, you mean the vitriolic, bloodthirsty chatters are mad that you won't immediately condemn your oh, wow, what an inconvenience. I hope you're able to handle that.
His true colors, he has picked a side, okay? And I'm always defending you because, AB, let me full screen myself for this, because you are my Lebanese brother, bro. And inta khay Lebanon. You know how many people have told me, like, why don't you fight AB in, like, Creator Clash 3 or box AB in Creator Clash 4? I'm like, I don't want to have to fight.
I have to tell you about the future.
Together. I don't want to fight you. I don't even think you want to hit me. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't, Habibi.
Part of me, it's going to be hard for me to dislike you, bro. You're always going to be one of my favorites because...
That's so sweet. Now let's fast forward like 2 weeks in the future.
Fucking pussy. Bro. AB.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
They're like a fucking coward. God knows what the fuck he's doing. AB and Lena, fucking cowards, Lebanese cowards. We do not recognize you as Lebanese, by the way. I'm done being charitable to you.
We don't, dude. You just got your fucking card revoked within 2 weeks, dude.
Two pieces of shit. Okay, I'm done being charitable.
Holy shit! Who said AB looks bad for covering this? I think this is like got super rational. This is very rational. Holy fuck.
Fuck you guys.
And Charlie, you and your family are safe.
Inshallah, brother.
There you go. There's the clip. End the clip there. Hey, I had 2 phones. Hey, whoever clips this, end the clip there. I want him to know that I said, inshallah, your family is safe.
So Nicholas, I don't know how sincere that is. If you just wanted to know that I said it, but AB, thank you, sincerely thank you, and also I hope your family's safe because let's be honest, AB's family. I'm guessing if AB is half Muslim, so his family
full Muslim
might live in Shia areas. His
half Lebanese
family might be in more direct danger than I am. So AB,
wait, who's Shia?
I think he's Shia. Yeah, he's
wow,
half Shia.
I like you more.
What did I say about us Arabs being divisive? She likes me more now that she knows I'm Shia. I'm not actually criticizing her. I'm just playing it out. Us Arabs love to be divisive.
I think someone is half a religion is crazy. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's their entire. All of these people's identity is based purely off of their victim status. So I can imagine that. I can imagine that he puts like a lot of stock into whether you're half or fully.
Next, she would have asked what village I'm from.
I believe that's the case.
What's the name of
his
the
family?
guy?
But yes, my family is in South Lebanon, the part that's being bombed, and Lena's family.
The South, if he has any family in Dahia, they're in more direct danger from Israel than I am.
And again, as I said in my video, whenever someone mentioned your mom not doing so well, I said I wish her well. I hope everything's okay. I'll keep her in my prayers. And then the next clip I see of you, you're saying fuck my mother. So okay, Shout out to my Lebanese brother Milhouse right there.
Jesus Christ,
again,
dude.
Throughout it all, even though I get shit.
All right, I think that's all we really need to watch from this. I get the point. AB has been totally fucked over. And this kind of comes off the back of Frogan inserting him into the drama. And then that creates discourse, obviously, because people are discussing the fucking, like, his reaction to Frogan. Frogan's like, oh, AB, I didn't want to drag you into this, so I'm going to drag you into it anyway. Extremely pathetic. Before we do the Mama Max segment, I want to try to get some of this in here. I'm not going to do all of this. This is the stuff we didn't get to react to last time. It's a bit more on the content nuke. Not the content nuke, the content deputy. Where does he play the clip of... I need to see this. This is something that I wanted to check out and I didn't get a chance to. He plays the clip in this stream of the poop stuff. Oh no, dude. Oh no. It's right at the end?
Giardo.
Oh no, that's not it. Where's the one? Where does he talk about, like... Oh no. It is... IBS? Yeah! Oh god. He pulls up the IBS clip.
Well, CPS.
That's the thing. Here, I have a statement from a para, I don't know how to call it. Hold on. You want to talk about sharing too much? What the fuck is this, dude? I'm calling.
Well, I want to ask Rajor a question first.
Okay.
Rajor.
Wait, we should get Rajor in here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you can.
Well, if you can. I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had, like, IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, well.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
I want to ask Rajor a question first.
Okay.
Dude, becoming fucking old, getting older and becoming more mature means telling everybody all of the stupidest, like all of the worst, most pathetic shit about you.
What is this?
You know, I think, dude, you got shit in your pants, bro. We gotta fucking... You better not ever have a kid.
Jewish.
Okay? You better be wearing a diaper, otherwise you're not fit to have a child. Poo pants swastika boy.
Back in my day, IBS was what we referred to internet blood sports as, but I guess in Ian's thing, it's a little different.
Am I wrong? Am I over analyzing this, or does this seem like extremely humiliating the way she's doing this? And he seems like super not into her sharing that.
Yeah.
Well, he was like fucking... I had tweeted something and people got mad at me. I go, dude, he looks so defeated. Because he was just sitting there 1,000 yards staring his charity stream after Creator Clash. This was the self-flagellation, like, gotta save this fucking event thing, where he begged his fans to, like, fix his reputation for him by sending more money.
I see that for sure.
I mean, let's talk about oversharing, you know what I mean? I think Anissa is the cuck. She's the cuck.
True!
She enjoys watching her husband get fucked.
And obviously...
She's the cuck. People have had this story all wrong.
All
obviously.
wrong.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
The poop house.
You know what it is? Like, you ever see, like, a feeder where they get off on people, like... They get off on, like, fat people eating. They try to feed them and make them bigger. I think Boogie2988 said that he had a Thanksgiving dating a feeder where he, like, ate a maraschino cherry out of a girl who, like, fucking... Like, they're like, oh, what can we have for dinner, sweetheart? And she's like, oh, we're going to start with dessert on Thanksgiving, right? This is that, but, like, for self-humiliation, right? Anissa Jomha has, like, a fetish for a guy who's, like, getting completely destroyed online.
Yeah, that's not a reasonable thing, dude. What are you...
Wait, what do you mean? I'm sorry. You guys don't... If anybody hears from Ethan's community, the quote comes from that podcast. He literally went on the H3 podcast and talked about his feeding story. Do you not remember this? I think I sent this to... I made Mauler watch this. Boogie dated a feeder.
Like 110 pounds, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's
that is the strangest
one of the best looking girls I ever dated, too.
How did that make you feel? I mean, like, being in that relationship, knowing what it was.
Well, I was, like, suicidal and, like, self-destructive anyway. So I was like, hey, I get to...
so it's like every other relationship Boogie's ever been in.
Settle to, like, try to make room, like, try to burp and stuff, because I know I'm going to have to eat. food to settle to like try to make room, like try to burp
Nope,
and stuff because I
sorry,
know I'm
sorry.
gonna. And I ate like a pie for breakfast to start the day, and then she's like, "Hey, it's time for dessert," and I'm like, "I can't eat another bite." And she goes, "Well, you better." And I'm like, "What is for dessert? I ate the only pie in the house for fucking breakfast. Okay, like what do you want from me?" This is when I hate the story now, looking back on it, because I feel like such a terrible glutton. I can't believe this is where my head was, because I would never think this way anymore. But I was like so into it. So she goes into the pantry and grabs this like bag, and then she goes into the bedroom and closes the door. And I'm like doing this, like trying to get food to settle, to like try to make room, like try to burp and stuff, because I know I'm gonna have to eat.
Did you guys not see this clip?
You know, there's gonna be real food.
Right.
And so she's like, "Come in," and I'm so sorry to say this in front of you. It's
This is
such
great.
a disgusting
No,
story.
say it.
She's taken Oreo cookies and she's laid them across her chest, down her stomach.
Ooh, guys, is this what you're into? Is this what you guys like?
To make an arrow to her vagina.
Uh-oh, the Oreo arrow. Oh dear, oh no.
And then she had filled her vagina with maraschino cherries.
Dude, look at his fucking face, dude. Holy shit.
I swear to
It is
God.
time for dessert.
I swear to God. And my first thought is, you are going to get a yeast infection. What the fuck are you doing? Like, don't put food in your vagina.
How many did you stuff in there?
I was 6 or 7. It wasn't like, but I was... it was like one of the best experiences of my
he's
life. I
lying.
was like, this is awesome.
Well, one time I talked to Boogie, and I think he's since told this story. He just started bragging about how he fucked the same hooker as Logan Paul. He was like, yeah, dude, me and Logan Paul are Eskimo brothers. We both had sex with the same hooker. I don't know. He's got the same iDubbbz complex. Unironically, if iDubbbz wasn't into like... I think that if iDubbbz ran out of embarrassment online, he'd become more like Boogie.
On Nicholas
Like if people got
DeOrio.
tired of making fun of him, I think he would go the other way.
You doing? This is the crazy dude. Of all the things he could have come out here and said, in my wildest dreams, I would never dream that he came out here and defended the CPS call. In my wildest dreams, dude.
Holy shit.
That he decides to attack specific creators like Denims and say she was the source of the CPS call because
gee whiz, I wonder why I said that.
Her chat was reacting to Ethan and saying, wow, this is concerning.
No, they were reacting to Bad Empanada, dude. They weren't reacting to me.
I hate the concern troll aspect that it's like, yeah, dude, an Ethan Klein fan fucking impersonated somebody from inside of his house to like send a helpful fucking CPS call to protect his family.
Ban Emma Panda.
They were reacting to Bad Emma Panda, who, by the way, you made a great video about this morning. I wanted to shout out. AB made a good video about
Yeah.
Bad
Oh, we
Emma
watched it. It
Panda.
goes full circle.
Yeah, I usually don't do that on my own channel, but it was just getting out of hand.
I thought it was a good video.
I thought it was good.
Thank you.
You said what you needed to.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's just insane what these people get up to. Ethan is attempting to smear Denims. Are you actually insane?
Platform right now advocating.
Wait, why did he put text on the screen there for like morons who couldn't understand what he was thinking? That's so funny. Wait, why did he add that text there? This is the narrative text.
For our children.
I can't. Do you know what? There's too much to do here. I'm gonna have to end it here.
Yeah,
because I want to properly I need to like eviscerate
Nicholas,
this shit. This is
the goat. Thank you
infuriating.
For the $5,
So he's gone back and he's reacted to more of this today. Someone was asking what was the echo chamber, because when you leave Hasan's orbit, nobody really liked the content cop. But inside of Hasan's orbit, it's like the greatest piece of content ever released in the history of man. So they're seeing stuff like more Pegasus doesn't agree with the video. Oh wow. Ooh, ouch. Oh wow. I'm sorry. I just had to like stop. I hope this guy, wherever he is, I hope he's okay. I hope he's doing okay. Wow. Okay. There were a couple, like the Diesel Patches one. Let's see. Let's see if I get lucky here. Oh, locked post. No one can comment on it. Bro is secretly in love with iDubbbz. There's this more Pegasus thread that is very much the same. Anybody who's covering iDubbbz right now, they're confused. They don't know what the problem is. They don't know where this is coming from or why people are talking about it. Genuine question, who is watching this? Children and the mentally ill. The OP by the looks of it. Yeah, I mean, you're sitting here angrily watching multiple Pegasus videos. I agree with these, and you won't catch me dead watching fucking Pegasus, dude. There's no way. There's no fucking way. I can't even put that on in the background. Pegasus hates everyone, but will sneak in and defend H3 when claiming he doesn't like him. Let's see. Oh, dude, I really wish I could find it right now. Well, what I'm trying to get to is when people talk about like they just want to kick a man because he's down because they can't handle that people are more in tune with their emotions and have grown up. That's the overarching. That's the big lie. Is that people don't like iDubbbz because they're mad that he grew up or something, implying that becoming a shell of your former self, becoming a self-flagellating, pathetic freak, becoming like an angry loser who doesn't even possess the skills to defend himself anymore in any social media conflict that he willingly chooses to enter. I don't think that's what grown up is. I don't think we can just assign the word grown up to worse than before. Again, Ethan is probably the perfect comparison. He doesn't say the F slur or the N word on stream anymore, and he's found a way to be funny. That's what I always try to sell to you. But again, here Ian rolls right back down to it. Haha, what a freak, the new king of incels, because this is like the thing that worked. It's iDubbbz's version of Destiny did it with Hasan Piker. Oh, please don't cover this. It's a Destiny orbiter. That guy knew Destiny. Did you know this is a Destiny talking point? They got that from Destiny subreddit. It's just a cope dismissal.
By the way, Anissa reached out. She wants to meet at the Motel 6 tonight at 11.
Excuse me?
Because I'm gonna fuck him for her? Because she's the cuck? No good?
Okay, Ian?
Him.
Right.
Anissa reached out to me.
You know, the first time that you made the Anissa the cuck joke, it hit
what
really
happened?
good.
Well,
And
what
I feel like each subsequent one we're getting
What the
we're getting
fuck?
further and further.
What was wrong with the one with that? I thought that
It just sounded weird.
One more time.
Because I'm gonna fuck 11. Reached out. She wants to meet at the Motel 6 tonight at 11.
Excuse me?
What?
Because I'm gonna fuck him for her? Because she's the cuck? No good?
Okay, Ian?
Him.
Right.
Anissa reached out to
All right, so what this is in reference to, I think we got to the clip. I've definitely seen it. I probably have it loaded up here. But essentially, what had happened was Ethan said that, like, he flipped it around and said that Anissa watches him fuck Ian. And it hit really good the first time, but that was 2 days ago. So Dan's like, the entire chat has no fucking idea why you've just said that. And then it immediately got clipped. Ethan makes a disgusting joke about having sex with iDubbbz's wife, which, by the way, I hate to do this, but the media literacy is insane. How did you clip this for 48 seconds and not hear that he was going to fuck Ian? Like, he very specifically says it. Like, you actually have to go out of your way to be this wrong about such an easy clip.
To me.
You know, the first time that you
vaxxed
made the Anissa the cuck joke.
Wait, no, I can't do the vax thing because I explained that 2 streams ago, and now everyone's going to think I'm psychotic for saying that. You think this is the same thing? I need to give context to this kind of joke because then everyone's going to think I'm crazy.
Well,
it hit really good.
Well,
And I feel like each subsequent one we're getting further and further.
What was
Guys, it's not an insane thing. I just every time I see somebody die on social media from like a violent plane crash, I just comment vaxxed under it. Okay, it's extremely normal. All right, calm down. All right.
What that? I thought that
it just sounded weird, kind of creepy.
Well, it is. That's her thing. I wasn't going to show up, by the way.
Okay.
I was going to send fake Ethan.
How was your 5G coverage, dude? It's good. It's good, dude. That's why my internet went out the other day.
Tweet on
Dude, my internet coverage is vaxxed, bro. That's why it went down. Dude, holy shit. I did have this. This was supposed to be like the little intro doodah thing yesterday, like last time. I want to announce that we've agreed on a truce, so I put up a tweet that Mudahar had brokered peace between Israel and Palestine. Because, I mean, I feel like that's the way it's going to go down. It's not going to get... There's no fucking... I mean, listen, I've been told the last couple of weeks that YouTubers are basically on the front lines of this conflict right now. Without Hasan Piker, the defense for the Palestinians would like dwindle down. That they would no longer be.
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
They would no longer have the will to go forward. You know, he's like he's the
not
light.
That Ian became smug, self-satisfied, and cocky, while also reflexive, thin-skinned, and overly sensitive.
Yeah.
Standing on a soapbox made of dead
True.
Palestine kids and women.
Nicholas, the goat. I appreciate that.
Hey Nick, I proposed to Papa Guts that you guys do a charity stream on the night of Creator Clash. I think it would be pretty dope for someone to actually donate to charity that night.
Yeah, dude, we'll do a charity to the idea. Okay, I can't even make a joke about that because they're gonna fucking clip it. Dude, could you imagine? Dude, it's like a fucking Israel fucking super Jew charity stream. No, we're not doing that. But yeah, I would be down to do a charity stream of some kind. I don't know what I would. Somebody asked me about it. Would you be willing to do? That's probably the only time I think it would make sense to engage with some of that stuff. I don't know. I think our charity stream to benefit Harley's charity would be good. Like MS Society, I would be down to do that. Whatever Lena's charity of choice would be, like those two specific charities. And then like I probably have one that's close that I would want to jump into as well. I don't know. We could figure this out. I think a charity stream would be cool. Especially take some eyes off of the pay-per-view. Announce it like a week beforehand. Get a whole lineup of people so it doesn't like tempt people to spend money on the Creator Clash or become one of the pirates, arg, or whatever, going down and watching it that way, which I don't support, by the way, for any legal entities that are watching my stream. This clip right here is really funny. I didn't actually, normally I'd be all over this, but I've had so much on my plate right now. Haha, get it? The joke, you see where this is going, right? I've had so much on my plate right now, I didn't get to the point where like people were trying to get Hasan Piker banned for this. Which I don't support, by the way. I obviously don't think that he should go down for this. He didn't, and I didn't expect him to, but I saw people were trying to mass report him because I guess after making 50 comments about how Frogan is like the worst.
No way, dude! There's a KFC in Yemen!
Nick has no house, needs no kell, but Nicholas could never beat addiction, yes? Destiny loot awaits.
Oh
it calls to
no,
you.
bro, don't do me like that. I will go back. So this is something I normally would jump on immediately and cover. I didn't. I don't know why. It probably would have. Like if I called the stream Hasan Piker fat shame me, this is my story, it would have banged. I mean, it banged anyway.
Tweet
I guess I wasn't really in need of clickbait at the moment. Oh man. All right, we're gonna kill this for a second while I kind of monologue a little bit. But Hasan Piker, after going on tangent after tangent after tangent about Frogan being like the most harmed woman online, someone who literally is getting tortured more than anybody else. Like CPS has been called, human skeletons have been shipped to people's houses, but like Frogan got called fat one time, so it was like 9/11, right? That's like one of the worst things ever. Actually, I shouldn't use 9/11 as an example because Hasan probably doesn't think that is one of the worst things ever. Well, if you knew Bull Blacks, you would think 111 is pretty bad. So this is what Hasan Piker was doing in between bouts of like pretending Frogan has been like massacred by everybody on social media.
This is the Nicholas Eat Oreos guy. Nick DeOrio got so fat he split off a second, somehow still fat clone of himself.
So this is how he spends his streams, I guess. I don't know. I think it's funny. I have no issue with this clip.
This is the
people were going on like tirades about it. Do I not have it up? I don't have it up. Oh, it's gonna be in the replies here. Where like apparently you couldn't flag his account for reporting it. It was a Twitch glitch. You couldn't report anybody. Somebody actually showed evidence. They tried to report Anthony Fantano for being bald, and they got the same internal error. So it's not like Twitch shut down reports on the account. I was trying to correct people as I saw it, because, I mean, whenever misinformation is spread, it just it festers and festers and festers, and it gives like them an opportunity to come after everybody. But this is just like a crazy hypocrisy for Hasan Piker. It's actually like a fucking hilarious joke this exists or whatever. So I made sure I jumped on here. I said, someone check on Frogan and make sure she's okay. And, I don't think she is. What the fuck, dude? Bro, what the fuck, dude? Where are Frogan's eyebrows, bro? Papa Gut tweeted out, dude, it's absolutely absurd for Twitch to give him a 24-hour ban for a fucking fat joke and not for any of the terrorist shit, but don't act like you're reporting him for me. Also, I get the hypocrisy angle. I'm obviously aware of the special treatment that Twitch's chosen streamers get. I'm sure Tectone in particular is losing his mind seeing Hasan make a comment like that right after his ban. Your anger is justified. I'm just not participating in it because it's like literally about me and it's kind of weird. So yeah, I don't want anyone to do that on my behalf. That being said, I obviously see why Tectone would be mad or whatever. He got banned for like a month and then his ban was lifted after he took like a fucking class. He had to take like a don't fat. We can check it out. Mike from PA didn't even get banned for this, so I don't think that Hasan was in any danger.
Can I say something?
You ought not to. You ought not to say something.
Can I say something? And it's I really like that these people did this.
Why would you make a death threat that was going to get clipped for social media while Frogan looks like she's mid-sneeze?
With people like Ethan, the only thing that ever knocks them out of their fucking spiraling is the rod.
The rod, dude. He forgot like the carrot and stick analogy. He's like, dude, it's the rod. Like they just bashed them over the skull with a fucking a fishing rod.
Is the rod. It's the stick. It's not the carrot. Like he feels like he's bullying you.
Dude,
He
Mike
feels
from
like he's-
PA literally acts like he's like the biggest badass on campus, bro. But like, I'm just, like, dude, this guy was shoved into lockers. This guy got like last episode season 2 of fucking 13 Reasons Why. Is that too far? Do I have to button out for that? I feel like if the 22% of women that make up my audience are going to understand that joke, I feel like that's what Mike was in high school. It's so crazy to watch him be fucking violent here.
It's the stick. It's not the carrot.
I feel like the last time Mike got the stick, he was in the fucking season finale of 13 Reasons Why.
Like he feels like he's bullying you. He feels like he's hurting you. He's not going to stop until he's bleeding out of the corner of his mouth. And I get it. I want to be empathetic. Like, I understand the value of empathy. I understand the value of trying.
Dude, don't post. All right, the broom emoji doesn't mean sweeping anymore. We've completely ruined that for the night. So just, we're not going to use that. That was probably a bad example. It was the first thing that popped in my head. Dude, he's talking about the carrot and the stick. Was I supposed to not make a fucking joke like that, dude?
To reach out to someone. But somebody like Ethan, he needs to see some stars before he's going to fucking...
Dude, he needs to see some stars, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
You know?
It's literally just like a call to assault him.
And so I just would not do this. Like, and I know that a lot of them have since come out and said, well, that didn't work because they legitimately tried. And so I don't think that they were wrong to try this. It's just with people like Ethan Klein, until he feels the pressure, he's not going to stop.
I just can't believe this guy gets on his stream, eats like his fucking Hasan Piker Oiler of the Day donation to like pay his electricity bill for the month, and then just gets on there and just starts lobbing death threats into the ether. It's crazy. At least I kind of believe it with Bad Empanada because he looks like somebody who'd like strap something to himself or fucking shoot something up or something. Like Bad Empanada's got that real fucking incel energy rocking with him, right? Like he just talks like it. Every video of him, when you look at him, looks like a snuff film from somebody who's about to write a manifesto and walk into a grocery store, right? Like he just... like Bad Empanada's got the vibe. Like I believe it when he says it, you know? Like he's about to Elliot Rodgers something and get on there and be like, well, this is the women have forsaken me. I can believe it coming from him, but Mike from PA is not tough. I don't know where he's going with this. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh, God. The stereotype of Australians, dude. Holy shit. Okay, up next. Oh, dude. How did this get in there? I think we already watched this clip. We're going to watch it again. So this is one of 2 times that Bo Blacks gets absolutely mollywopped on the H3. I know, guy. These clips just keep like, how do they get in the docket? Who's making these dockets and putting all of these clips of Bo Blacks getting thoroughly embarrassed in them? I don't know how this keeps happening.
For wearing.
And
their vapes are very...
Oh, Bo Blacks is about to get blazed up. Bobby's in the chat.
Oh.
I'm a buy mood. With
Oh, God, you just wrote, it's off, it's off, it's off. Bro, could you see Hasan Piker wearing a trench coat on stream one day? And you're like, Hasan, what are you doing? And he's like, he walks off the camera. In the background, you can hear, Bad Empanada, it's off, it's off, it's off. And he's just bang, 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 bang.
with code H3 and get blazed AF. Okay, Bobs. I heard you're homeless, bro. What happened?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yes, someone said that in chat. Yeah, I don't know the details.
He fell on hard times, but I don't know what happened. Bobby, I hope you'll consider joining Locale.
He asked if they have any anti-Semite strain for my friend Hasan. Does Mood offer that?
That's funny. Bobby's funny guy. You're a very funny guy, Bobs.
So he gets in there. He says hi. He says hi. Oh wow! Look, you get some recognition for being Bo Blacks. What else comes out here, dude?
You got to get on lolcow. But anyway, the point is.
Oh, okay. You're homeless and you're a lolcow every time.
Nice to see you here, Bobby. Friend of the show, Bo Blacks.
I think it's time to start being meaner to these people. I don't think we've been mean enough. I don't think I've been mean enough, rather, not to start anything. Recently, I saw this, and this is like some of the most crazy shit ever. How many of you guys interact with like r/YouTube drama still? It's entirely overpopulated. It's overrepresented by like the Hasan Piker retards. To the point where tangential drama comes out, right? Look at this. This is why I don't care anymore, and I'll just kind of say whatever. Like, I unironically have considered starting fighting fire with fire, but I feel like I need to be the bigger man on it. Here it is. Nexpo comes out with a statement regarding Mama Max's actions. Is this it? No, it's the other Mama Max one. Hot. Let's see. Is there anything new about Mama Max? Oh, did they delete the thread? Wait, did they delete the fucking thread? Oh my god, where is this? I'm actually seething. Hold on. I should be able to find this really quickly. No. I will locate this. There. Nope. Oh my god, it's gone. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Mama Max. I was gonna pull this up and I didn't screenshot any of it, but it was like they were posting my clip talking to Nexpo, and the entire thread was like, this guy reviews women's rapes, this guy is like a neo-Nazi with like fucking 500 upvotes or whatever, and it's gone. Well, I don't hate the mods, these guys seem normal, but like it's just people just like repeating everything Hasan Piker has ever lied about me saying, just go like over and over and over again. Did you see that? Someone said, yeah, I saw that one. I saw it today and I meant to pull it up or put it in the docket. It's just gone. That's so sad, dude. And I can't comment on it. So I usually like put a comment on something like that so I can pull it up or remember where it was. Oh, look on Discord. Do you have it? Oh my God, dude. Smaggle is the fucking man, bro. Yeah, here it is. Let me grab this and put it in, because I can't find. Maybe I got blocked. Let me go into incognito. I don't know if I got blocked by the guy who did this, but dude, like, look at this, bro. It's like an actual statement that's relevant to a current topic. Nexpo goes on Nick DeOrio. This is relevant to the interview we did with Nexpo the other night, and literally like the highest upvoted comment. This one is not the highest upvoted. Is the rape review guy? Excuse you. Nick runs a show called Ultimate Rape Review. Okay, this is actually this is actually a defense one because the OP doesn't hate me. What else is here? Hold on. Is insensitive it is, but absurd is a joke. So this one wasn't that bad. Nick is a horrible little alt-right twerp who thinks his show where he makes fun of people rape review because he's a psycho. Nick is not alt-right. He literally is. And like, there's just so much here of just this. It's crazy, but I think they've started going through. Isn't Nick DeOrio the rape review guy? Why does anyone watch this person? Going on Nick DeOrio's stream is a surefire way to lose credibility. Let me see. Nick is an online neo-Nazi. 61 upvotes. Literally bottom text. No comments necessary. What's the proof for that? You got any proof for that? He's literally not a neo-Nazi. -11. What the fuck, dude? What subreddits do you operate in? Holy shit, it's not a snark? Oh, no, it is. Never mind, it's a snarker. Dude, they're getting astroturfed by snarkers. Holy fuck, dude. Ugh, deleted. What was this one? Tell me where the horror YouTube... Okay, Jesus. Let's see. This is one of the most unhinged threads I've seen on the sub. It was definitely worse when I looked at it. A bunch of random accounts crying about Nick. This is one of the most unhinged threads. Remember during the year? Oh yeah, I don't know. There was a ton of Nazi shit in here. It's seemingly less, But yeah, I don't know. That's like anytime I pop up now, I make fun of rape victims or something, or like I'm Hitler incarnate version 2. Because Hasan just said like I was a neo-Nazi one time. These guys don't even have a single example that they could produce for that. So yeah, I think it's like time to go harsher on these people who just like say random fake shit about me, because it's like actually starting to have repercussions. Oh man, yeah. Nice try, but I voted. Yeah. So this is the Frogan clip. This is where this is the reason we actually showed this video. We watched this like, it feels like 2 weeks ago, but I think it was only last week with the drama where Frogan put in AB and did some weird emotional blackmail to like show the messages that were supposed to be her being like a good friend to AB and like trying to reach out. And then she like took them, weaponized them, and put them in a YouTube video anyway, which was really weird. It didn't really make sense why she targeted AB in the response video to Ethan, but whatever. It was a response to the content cop or whatever, the criticism that she got for it.
I like they have no benefit of the doubt from me anymore, and they don't deserve it. And literally the only reason why I included the AB section in the video is because he was talking shit, saying I say like vile things, and saying,
wait, then why did you frame it like you were trying to rekindle your long lost friendship with like emotional bait in the video? Oh, because you were mad and he was talking shit. Like, this is definitional cry bully. It's just like, actually this is generational cry bully, probably is the better term for it.
I like they have no benefit of the doubt from me anymore.
I think she gets the clips like this where she like dyes her eyebrows fucking blonde, like bleaches her eyebrows and says retarded shit because she needs to make money online. I legitimately do think this is like a psyop. I think that as much as she was astroturfed, it didn't work, so she needs to go viral once a month and say something crazy.
They don't deserve it. And literally the only reason why I included the AB section in the video is because he was talking shit, saying I say like vile things, and saying that we had a disagreement. Last time we talked, we had a disagreement, which is not true. So that's the only reason why I included it.
How do I find?
You know? He thinks, and like, and who are you to think that your words being leaked are that powerful? If every single time you talk to somebody, you're like, oh, don't make sure you don't post this.
What?
It's like, grow up.
But like she leaked her own words because AB didn't answer her. This is so weird.
Disagreement is that you don't pay a salary. No, literally. I think him and Ethan have like a father-son relationship, and it's like one of those things where like,
dude, why are people doing this whole like you're groomed by your mentor shit? It's the same thing they were saying about Willie Mack and Destiny. It's a fatherly bond.
You don't want to disappoint your father, so you kind of like bend over.
We're actually gonna watch AB's video, so this is a good preemptive point.
So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like literally alienating everybody in your fucking circle. Like I wasn't in their circle, you know what I mean? We were friends. We weren't like super close or whatever.
We were friends. We were like, talking in the DMs, dude.
Alienating people and like fucking people over and all that shit. It's just like, grow up. Do you think any of the crew will leave after this? I don't know.
Bro, they wish. That would be content for a millennia if that happened. Oh, dude, where is that picture from the other day? I opened up Frogan's stream, and it legitimately, like, shocked me. I had to, like, flashbang my entire Discord server. It was, like, a close-up of her teeth. Does anybody know where that picture is? Did anybody save that? I mean, I think you should go on a list, right? If you did. But I opened it up, and it was just Frogan doing a fucking tooth shot. She's like, my tooth rotted in my mouth or something? Was that what it was? Or whatever, I got the tooth out or something. There's like a gap. I forgot what it was. She's just like, it's like her whole jaw was the fucking thing. I remember. Oh God, you guys are posting too much. I can't find it. Oh God, Sir Anissa has tweeted. Anissa has hit the towers. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Wait, what? Oh my God, dude. Look at this shit. This is awesome. Oh, I have my own separate tag now on H3 Snark. They can tag them appropriately with the Nick DeOrio tag. This is amazing. How is this subreddit still up? They're literally they're targeting harassment with misinformation on purpose, and they're creating tags to more easily point people in the direction. And when people always turn around and say like, oh, Nick, I think Ethan's unhinged here. Why does he think that Reddit is working with this subreddit? Dude, any other subreddit would be like off the face of the earth before they do. This is great though. I don't know. I hope they keep doing this. It's going to make me a lot of money. Like, that's so fucking funny, dude. Oh, the Freddie Wong stuff. We'll push this back when we talk a little bit about Creator Clash. I will go through the whole read through because we didn't. This was bad, dude. This was really bad. Actually, we'll do Creator Clash now because this clip is actually nuclear. I don't think we watched this last stream. I showed this to Buckley because I couldn't fucking believe it was happening. But this was Tubbo talking about Creator Clash as if he, I guess, knew about it.
Going bald for the fight soon.
This is like their main fighter. This is like the probably the highest paid. I don't know how much he's making, but this is like definitely one of the, like, him and Sapnap are the people to go buy tickets for.
Guys, did you see what's going on with the fight and stuff? Did you see what's going on? I don't really know what's going on. Like, I was told about it, but I don't really know what's that. Let me find it. I actually don't know where to find this Twitter account. I actually can't find the tweet. Does anyone have the tweet? Can someone find this tweet? Yeah, the official account, I literally can't find it. They, like, never tweet.
Cannot find the Creator Clash Twitter account. Has no idea where to even look for it.
I actually, can someone link me? Thank you. Chad has got me. Chad has got me covered. No, yeah, what do you make of all this stuff?
Had to get the link from chat to find the post talking about Creator Clash, okay.
I was told about it and I was like, what? What?
I can't stress enough how important this guy's fight is to, like, whatever's remaining of this event.
So, Ian and Ansia
does not even know Anissa's name. Yo, what's up, BBB?
They sold the event, I think.
Thinks the event has been sold. That's great. Has no idea what controversy is going on. That's good.
To Real Good Touring, which are the people that run the event. And I'm like, okay. I don't really know why this is a big deal. You know what I mean? It's a PR thing due to the Ethan and Hasan.
Oh, the Ethan and Hasan drama. What is that?
Hasan situation? What even? Mate, I actually don't know what's going on anymore.
Has no idea what's going on. Probably can't find Israel on a map.
Well, I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of context behind it. Can someone hit me with a context wagon?
Oh, we did cover this. The context wagon.
Because, like, the more I look at this, the more I don't really understand the concept. I'm like, okay, that's cool. They sold the event, but then everyone was like, this is the worst thing to ever happen.
I think this kid would have forgotten he was fighting if he wasn't paid as much money as he was.
This is the worst thing to ever happen. And I'm like, what? They just sold the event, bruh. So no fight? No, I think it's still going on.
I think it's still going on. That was convincing.
They told me that everything would be the same. I'm still doing my training and stuff. I just don't really know what this means. I haven't kept up with any of it. I haven't really kept up with any of it.
Nice voice crack. The kid looks like he's fucking 18 years old. He's gonna do that sometimes, right?
Ever, like, at all, really. This is just like me. This is the first I've seen of it. Like, in the event I'm fighting.
Dude, this is catastrophic.
And so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, everything I've heard about Real Good Touring is that they're very, very nice to work with. So, that's good.
How are they at selling tickets and pay-per-views?
And hey, man, I signed my contract now, so I'm kind of locked in, you know? By the way, did they ask you to promote the event? Yeah, of course.
Oh, I forgot about this. Somebody actually mentioned this in chat. I did see credible allegations. And by credible, I mean someone texted it to me one time or replied to a tweet. I hear there are pedophiles that post on r/leftovers h3h3 as a way to network. I don't know who they are. I don't know how many there are. There might be one, but a percentage of the people who post there, I think, are probably pedophiles statistically. So I just want to be safe out there. If you're going to post on that subreddit, I just want to remind you, okay, statistically, okay, it could even be like you never know, right? So I hear there's a rumor that some people on there are doing it for nefarious purposes. So yeah,
I've responded to every tweet they've told me to. I gotta do my part, and
it could be 2,000. I don't know. Yeah.
Also, like, dude,
many people are saying this.
Don't get me wrong, it's a charity event, but like, also, they're paying an incredible amount of money for this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Why would I not respond to the tweets they wanted me to and promote the event?
Yeah, I'm hearing sources are claiming this right now. Oh, speaking of fucking that, oh, dude. I'm going to pull up a Trump clip really quickly. I need to derail my own stream. I heard Chud Logic had like a panic attack in the middle of the interview today, like a funny one. Oh, by the way, what a name. Of me interrupting my pivotal interview to respond to Billy Mitchell in chat. That was very funny. I saw this clip yesterday. I need to pull up this Trump clip. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I get it. This guy is so unintentionally funny. Look at this clip real quick.
Federal recognition of the Lumbee tribe.
Dude, the Lumbee tribe, dude. The federal recognition, I assume that's like a Native American tribe. You gotta hear what comes out of Trump's mouth. It's ridiculous.
Federal recognition of the Lumbee tribe.
Dude, the Lumpy Willie tribe? Yeah, dude.
Federal recognition of the Lumbee tribe of North Carolina.
I love the Lumbee tribe.
Bro, he definitely just heard this for the first time. He's just saying anything. This is so fun. I love the Lumbee tribe, dude. Yeah, I'm sure they go way back.
Federal recognition of the Lumbee tribe of North Carolina.
I love the Lumbee tribe.
I'm sorry, this is so fucking stupid. I still, dude, every so often, I remember like, okay, he put in these tariffs, they're going to destroy people financially, you can't afford this anymore, you can't afford that anymore, or whatever, the whole chat's mad at me, but occasionally he says stuff like that, and you just remember, dude, holy fuck. Now I know I half the country voted for him. Holy shit, dude. Oh, God. So the creator clash thing just got worse and worse and worse. Where's the new tweet? Yeah, this is the one I want to point out right now. So we actually did some deep dives on the previous stream. I want to issue a correction, and you'll see the correction in the comment section down below. But I was trying to figure out the mechanics to the charity, and we were doing that with Harley. That VOD is still yet to come out. I'm sorry, I'm backlogged. It'll be out, right? And what we said was that the 33,000 that we saw was raised. 15 seemed to have come from iDubbbz. I thought that meant he made a $15,000 contribution, right, directly from himself. No, this is a leaderboard of people who use their own separate link to then fundraise for the event. Right, so that means iDubbbz, presumably the Creator Clash website, maybe, I'm not really super sure how the mechanics work on that one, has contributed 15,000. Obviously, this is post-stream yesterday. So if you go to the actual Creator Clash thing, you could see the most up-to-date statistic. I'll just review how this event donates money to charity really quick before I kind of explain this. So if you go to the website, you have an opportunity to do a few things here. You can donate, which will then put your money towards charity, or you could buy a ticket, which actually is not guaranteed to send any money to charity. If you go to the ticket route, you have event ticket and pay-per-view. As far as I'm aware, okay, for these, there is $0 guaranteed to charity. So if you go to buy a pay-per-view ticket and you're like, yeah, I actually do want to get a pay-per-view ticket, it'll give you the prompt here to pay $34.99 to view this via pay-per-view. And then on the right side, right where my fucking screen is, so you can't see it over the fucking Wiggler. The fucking Wiggler, bro. The Wiggler. You have an opportunity to buy a ticket right now listed for $34.99, even though you're blocking it, chat. And then they try to hit you with the grocery store checkout window. They're like, hey, dude, if you want to put in like another, would you like to give $5 to the Knights of Columbus to help kids with cancer or whatever? You can then attach that and make your bill higher. That is the contribution that goes to charity. The other part is only going to charity if the event is profitable, which if you check, it's probably not going to. I don't think it's going to be. But if it is, they might get lucky. Essentially, if you're paying for this, you're paying for whatever people they choose to fly out, whatever fighters they choose to pay for, the venue they can't fill up. If they do a gala event this year and bring out people and cater it and food and hotel rooms, that's what this $34.99 goes to. Not charity necessarily, and if it's like last year, not charity at all. And on the top corner here, I don't know why they do this. It has a countdown timer, I guess, for the payment processor. These numbers are not updating in real time, so I don't know why they have a FOMO counter in the top right corner. I don't know what happens when you hit 0. I've never been here this long, but that's how the charity mechanic works for the actual tickets. It's done through Veeps or whatever. Supposedly, if you question it, you can get a refund if you purchased it before Harley dropped out. That's what I was told. I don't know if they're still accepting them. They were accepting them last time I was live. Okay, now if you go to the donate button, you'll find out the actual charity component, which has somehow jumped to 241,000 since our last stream. Now, how is this possible? The Knockout Cancer benefiting the Stand Up to Cancer through Creator Clash 3 thing is the charity component, and almost all of this money was not raised because of Creator Clash 3. It was raised because of Ethan Klein making Content Nuke. Hasan Piker, through his Content Nuke reaction stream, raised $200,000. And this is going to be, and I can already see the narrative starting to spin, this is going to be used as an excuse to say that Creator Clash 3 should exist. This is going to be used to justify their clout convention, because when all is said and done, it's going to be reported that Creator Clash 3 sent this much money to charity, and then nobody is going to question how it was accomplished or what was done. And I personally don't think that counts. I think this is like a reputation patter, and I think it's actually really fucking cringe to put a donation button out on your event because you're not sure you could actually be profitable. I think if you have to do that and you have to beg your audience to pay twice so charities get money, I really don't think that you're confident that your event can be a charity event or run like a charity. It doesn't really feel like a charity event, does it? Does this feel like a charity event? You get to go to Creator Clash is not guaranteed to donate any money through pay-per-view or ticket sales, but if you want, guys who have fucking 2 jobs here or people working minimum wage, you can actually shell money out of your pocket to pad their reputation if the event fails. And they've started e-begging this, by the way, before the event even started. This is like, remember at the end of Creator Clash 2 when they did the stream and it got $180,000 for charity and everyone tried to say that was Creator Clash 2's like total output or whatever, like that was the money. They just did that in the beginning to make sure the event actually gives money to charity. I mean, I don't think that this counts. I think the money maybe that you put in the ticket thing might count, but I don't think Hasan Piker's $200,000 that had nothing to do with Creator Clash and everything to do with fucking YouTube drama, Israel-Palestine warmongering, genocide profiteering content. I don't think that counts. I think that's kind of ridiculous personally. Who knows? That's just my 2 cents. So I put up a tweet saying in 97 days, iDubbbz and another content creator, I don't know what the context behind this person's thing is, and I wasn't able to figure it out, raised around $33,000 for charity with the Sinking Creator Clash 3 event promo. In a few hours, Hasan Piker raised $190. Obviously, it has now gone up, right? Watching a YouTube drama video. Creator Clash is a worthless event, and it does not need to exist. This is comparable to Creator Clash 2 when it netted $0. $0, big fella. But the iDubbbz torture stream did 180, begging fans to fix it. This Tiltify donation system exists solely to ask you, the viewer, to protect Ian's reputation if they overspend on their clout vacation again. He is doing the begging before the event this time. It's literally the same thing they did last time, but he's trying to have like a safety net in case it fails, which it looks extremely sus right now. And this was the tweet they put out to promote it. I was insanely shocked that they were going to do like a heel stream style Content Nuke charity event with Bad Empanada as like part of the branding for the event. It's so fucking weird. This is so fucking weird, dude. I'm just completely shocked that they've chosen to put Bad Empanada on the poster for this. But yeah, I personally don't view this as something that counts. And this was just kind of me explaining everything that I already told you. This makes it confusing as to why there are no pay-per-view refunds. So I had thought that the pay-per-view money went into the Tiltify. So I was like, okay, maybe there's some mechanics issue with being able to get those refunds, right? Because if it's already given to the charity and the charity has already got your money, then I don't know how they would pull that back out. You would have to like get the money back from the charity, or they would have to pay out of pocket. So that was my mental justification for why they're not accepting refunds. If it just goes to event costs, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It just seems kind of greedy to do it that way. Yeah, there's a lot of things here that looks like they've adjusted Creator Clash the wrong way. Last year, Froggy Fresh got to keep his money. This year, they didn't pay up front. So Lena got fucked for like, what is it, like 15? Harley said it was 15,000. I think she'd spent 12,000 already, and Ethan is going to pay that. So they made like an anti, like a Harley, not Harley. They made a Froggy Fresh thing. A contractual Froggy Fresh amendment to stop any future Froggy Freshes. They added the charity cry stream to the beginning of the event. This doesn't seem like people who are serious about fixing anything. This seems like people are trying to keep their VidConcation going. And Freddie Wong posted this. This was one of the fighters who are still currently on the card. And I don't know, I guess maybe it's to stop people from pulling out by not paying them ahead of time or reimbursing them until after they actually fight or the day of they actually fight. Illustrious fellow warriors and event handlers, I hope everyone is getting a good rest day in the wake of the new announcement video detailing a change in ownership and the structure of Creator Clash, or to be more accurate, the brief statement detailing the changes in ownership and structure of Creator Clash, followed by 28 minutes of relitigation of what I'll charitably call internet nonsense. There remain some lingering questions that I, as well as any other suspect, as I suspect the other fighters would appreciate clarity on. So Freddy is not happy that he found out about all this Creator Clash stuff from Yeet on Twitter, iDubbbz's newest video, and clips from Nick DeOrio live streams. Again, I knew about a lot of this stuff probably before they did. And these fighters are watching my live streams or clips of my live streams to find out what's going to happen with their event that they're making money off of. It's extremely sad. Is the refund period over? I don't know if that was an individual time frame for that one person or that was a total time frame for refunds. I think you're still entitled to get one. The only reason why you wouldn't legally be entitled is because they didn't call Harley's event the main event on the website. It was never in the fine print that it was the main event. People made that assumption because it was the top fight of the card. So maybe that's their legal loophole. If they're not required. And I don't know if that's, again, for in-person tickets or if that's for online pay-per-view buys. I'm not a lawyer. I see people like citing Kiwi Farms. Maybe they know better than I do, but I wouldn't be able to judge whether they would be legally held responsible to give you that that thing. But we did find out in the previous stream that Harley Morenstein admitted something that I'd heard privately, a rumor, that between him dropping and like the statement, Ian and Anissa approached him saying they would drop out and asking him if he would still fight on the card if Ian and Anissa stepped away from the event. So they tried to bring Harley back to the table. That tells me they either really respected Harley, which I don't think is true based off of all of their other stuff, or they were worried about this refund policy and they didn't want to ruin the event. That's probably the more likely of the two, because I can't imagine those guys appreciate him or care about him at all whatsoever. Maybe they were worried that if he does drop from the event, it could be catastrophic to their sales numbers. That's probably it, yeah. And again, we were talking about refunding a charity event as being unethical, but as we've kind of learned this week, I mean, in comparison, if last year is anything to go by, we're not refunding a charity event. We're refunding a VidCon Creator Clash Clout Demon party. You know, does it make you feel better asking for a refund to a charity event if you found out that your $34 is going towards the stadium they couldn't fill? I mean, I personally would feel a little bit better. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's something that we could all we can all come together on that one. So, as noted in the previous message, I would expect communication with fighters to be the absolute top of the priority list, as I don't believe any of us enjoy finding out about substantive developments via 15-second clips from muck-ranking Twitter accounts. What is the communication strategy and cadence that we could expect from the organization moving forward, and how do we ensure the people who signed up to get punched in the head receive this information ahead of the general public? Ian noted in his video I can't really have my cake and eat it too. You're either going to talk shit like a foul beast on the internet, or you're going to have a charity event. It really can't be both. Does this mean that we could expect continuing back and forth post-separation? Well, I don't need all of the minutia of a separate agreement. Are there non-disparagements or broader agreements in place to protect content creators' reputations and public standing? What are the plans to proactively address the common miasma, at least for me, that de-incentivizes any social media comms, as I prefer to spend my time training and not slogging through constant comment outbursts in the internet morons parroting talking points of a streamer they have pledged their allegiance to? How can we reasonably expect to promote the event? So now the fighters are kind of arguing, I guess, through Freddy's post here, that they don't want to promote the event because they're going to get flamed and get shit for it. Which, I mean, is a real worry at this point, because the event is like tits up. What else do we have here? What are the plans and projected timetables regarding finding replacements for the drop fighters? What is the strategy behind how they'll be rolled out? At the onset of the event, the character of the individual on the fight card was a major factor in my participation. What say do we, the fighters, have in this decision? What assurances do we have that whoever gets recruited doesn't bring more controversy and negative attention to the event? You have none. You have no idea. They're literally going to find anybody. I think yesterday, LA Beast was tweeting out looking for a fighter on Twitter, so that's not really a good sign. And by the way, it's not fair to whoever comes in to fight him either, because like you have a month and a half to train against somebody who's going to beat the shit out of you, right? LA Beast is going to beat the fucking shit out of you. It's an uphill battle to replace him. Do we have any plan on continuing to honor the commitment to pay parity amongst the fighters? And does that restrict the organization's ability to feasibly find replacement fighters this close to the event? In other words, if we're paying everyone the same, do we think that amount is going to be enough to commit a fight-ready heavyweight and a welterweight willing to withstand the crossfire of being in the midst of the aforementioned internet nonsense? And this is another thing. So this is another fighter on the card who thought they were getting paid equal wages. I would really like to get some kind of... I mean, it sounds like, based off of what Harley was saying, that that's just tits up. That's not even happening. So it doesn't sound like the fighters knew about this either. I guess this was something that everybody knew about and was super passionate about. If LA Beast really got paid more than Harley, I think that's probably another thing that they should tell them behind the scenes. Moving forward, what are the plans and projected timetables to market and promote the event? Who is the talking lead on this? An individual within the organization, a PR agency? Can you provide an outline of the comms approach for given the current situation we're in? What is the timetable for updating social media and the event website to more accurately reflect our current lineup? While I appreciate the desire to ensure all outward comms contain substantive information, I will also note that the longer everything is out of date, the more we invite further ridicule and the more chaotic this event seems. And I think another thing that people are kind of overlooking here is that not only does this exist, right? Somebody who's not Harley, because Harley's been kicked from the server, and I presume Lena as well, whistle blew. Because why do we have it? Why am I able to read this post on social media? Like, how can I show this to my chat right now? There's obviously unrest in here. I doubt it's Freddie Wong, because he seems like he just wants to get away from it. Who's the whistleblower who's releasing these things? Who is leaking this shit to people? That's another one. Having run a fair share of organizations at various scales, I can appreciate the complexities of internal versus external comms, cadence, and tone. However, I believe I speak for all of us when I say that the current strategy of zero prior communication or heads up internally to the fighters is an unacceptable methodology moving forward. Providing dates for upcoming announcements without any information as to what the contents of those announcements are is not enough. Our current trajectory does not instill confidence, and I look forward to hearing about what substantive changes we plan to implement. Finally, I'd like to stress that I speak here for myself, but I encourage my other buff gladiators to chime in. I'm tired of stressing out about this stuff in the dark, so let's stress out about this stuff together. Yeah, this is like crazy. Is LA Beast the whistle? I mean, I don't know. I don't think we should like try to find out who it is, because I'd like more things, but that's another food for thought moment. There's obviously more unrest than even we realize. And then I saw this one. Jayla Ray, I hit her with a tweet myself, and I think it's fair. I think it's fair to criticize Jayla Ray. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going after individual fighters. We've gone over this a million fucking times. But like, when you write good morning, I think it's weird to prey on a charity event's downfall. Right before the content deputy drops. I think this is like the same day. Listen, I'm going to be critical of you because you fought in Creator Clash 2, right? If you fight in Creator Clash 2 and you already know why you should be wary of this event. Maybe you should just shut up. This is not fight promotion. This is inciting a reaction from people. Maybe like it's like the Walter White thing. If you're not sure what you're dealing with here, maybe your best course of action is to like step away. Oh god. Yeah, insider trading, do you think that's what's happening here? It's so funny the tagline is influencers will pay. Yeah, I think it should be influencers will party. And then I saw this one. I think I actually did show you this the other night. Thanks Anissa and Ian. I'm making my sugar daddy buy me the $34 ticket plus donate $100. Sad to see you guys had to drop out of the event. I'll support the event regardless to trigger Ethan to buy tickets here. To trigger Ethan buy tickets here. And then Anissa chose to, like, of all messages, of all things to talk to and respond to, thank you, girl. We really appreciate it. It's the best gift you can give us, with this, like, Jeffrey Epstein looking motherfucker just, like, creepily caressing her shoulder. What am I looking at here? Like, what the fuck is this, dude? What is going on? I think we did show this yesterday, too. Somebody, the lazy shell guy who keeps making all these funny edits, drew this. Like, why is this the one you chose to respond to? I guess they're friends or something. And then this is, like, another blow to Anissa. Get it? Blow? Make a tweet about it. I don't really care. OnlyFans owner pledged $11 million to Israel. Stand on business. Stand on business, Anissa. Where are you gonna go now? Fansly? No OnlyFans, bro. Quit. OnlyFans owner Leanoid Radvinsky denies pledging millions to the pro-Israel lobby despite appearing on international fucking AIPAC documents obtained by the lever. So it seems like Anissa Jomha is contributing a little bit more than she even realized. That's probably an issue, I would say. That's probably an issue. This is a new one. Somebody on the H3 subreddit did analytics for seat sales during Creator Clash 3, and it appears that they've only sold 6 seats during the Hasan stream. You see, like, the $210,000 or whatever for charity. I think it was 190 while he was streaming. Over that course, they sold 6 seats for the IRL event. So that's and I'm not really sure what these numbers are. It says available seating. It doesn't say sold seating, right? So I don't know if that just removed the upper bowl or they've actually sold 6,000 tickets. I would be kind of shocked if that's the case. But yeah, or maybe some of those seats aren't available because they were pulled aside for, you know, fighters, friends of the fighters and such. Maybe those, I know there's certain sections that were grayed out in the beginning, and I have a hard time believing they were sold out from the very beginning too. Charity saved, event still ruined. Yeah, literally. Then this came up, dude. iDubbbz brought the cuck chair to Hasan's fucking stream.
How can you claim to actually...
Dude. What's up, Ian?
Why does he, like, he's like stunned. He doesn't know what to do.
Hold on. Dude,
is this funny? Is this supposed to be funny?
Orange justice.
That's not how you do that dance. That's not the no. That's not how you do it.
This is doing an anti-Semitic dance, and through the interwebs, he's actually communicating in a very scary anti-Semitic manner. No. Bad empanada in my Discord says, tell iDubbbz to get off the cuck chair and pick up the sword.
Oh no, bro!
Do it. I don't even. Oh, I put it back up on the mantle.
This is a banger tweet on my alt.
Prominently placed in my living room.
Jesus Christ, dude. Holy fuck. All right. And I saw this clip. I was dying.
What an insane thing to say. Also, $6,500. Suck my dick. You buy fucking new watches every goddamn week. That's like worth $100,000. What the fuck do you mean?
I just need to point out right now, he's getting mad that I guess Ethan donated $6,000. I thought he only donated 1,000, but did he donate 6 total? And he's talking about how Ethan buys all these watches. I would like you to realize that, like, Hasan could have matched these donations if he wanted to. He could have like doubled it or passed it on to the next person. I don't think he did anything like that. I don't know how much Hasan even contributed from his own money. He just let his chat pay for it. Again, this is the cowardice of these events, right? We're putting on this charity event, but we need you guys to pay an additional fee so I look like a good guy.
An insane thing to say. Also, $6,500.
Yeah, double it and pass it to Frogan. And Frogan's like, ah!
Suck my dick. You buy fucking new watches every goddamn week. That's like worth $100,000. What the fuck do you mean? It's not even a good enough.
Oh, he donated 6.5K to a previous charity for Gaza. He did 101 yesterday. Got it.
Indulgence to fucking actually do the amount of deplatforming that you fucking engaged in. Okay, open up your fucking wallet a little bit harder. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's gonna clip this. Suck my fucking cock from the back, you stupid bitches who constantly.
This is like the Frogan Ludwig clip again. Like, oh, you donated, not enough, motherfucker.
Fucking say,
but it's funnier coming from like a Frogan type than it is from Hasan because like, dude, like, I don't know, bro. Why don't you just put like 5% of your net worth on Palestine then, and put your money where your mouth is?
He's gonna go. I don't give a shit. He can clip everything. He can suck my dick from the fucking back, dude. Suck my fucking cock. Okay.
This is going well. By the way, this is for charity. Just to be clear, this is the charity stream that raised all that money.
All of you dumb fucking optics lovers. Oh my god. What an insane thing to say. Also, 6,000.
Fucking crazy, dude.